Hey, welcome back to the Food You Thought podcast. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look and deep dive into if Hitler was actually dead in his bunker or did he flee to Argentina. Now, we all know how it goes. On April 30th, 1945, it is said that Adolf Hitler was went down to his private store underground because armed forces were coming from east and west, and so in an all or nothing effort, he shot himself right in the temple. Now he said he would never be defeated and he'll never give up until the Second World War or the Third Reich. And then after that, his wife Ava took her life too by ingesting cyanide. Now there's theories goes that he actually didn't die in his bunker and he fled to Argentina. Now, as I look at this article that I would link down below, it says fringe and conspiracy theories about the death of Adolf Hitler, dictator of Germany from 1933 to 1945, contradicted the accepted fact that he committed suicide in the Fur bunker on April 30th, 1945. Stemming from a campaign of Soviet disinformation, most of these theories hold that Hitler and his wife Eva Braun survived and escaped from Berlin, with some asserting that he went to South America. In the post years, the United States FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, and CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, investigated some of the reports without lending them credence. The 2009 revolution that a skull in the Soviet archives long claimed to be Hitler's actual belonged to a woman has helped fuel fringe theories. While the claims have received some exposure in the popular culture, they are regarded by historians and scientific experts as disproven conspiracy theories. Eyewitnesses and Hitler's dental remains demonstrate that he died in his Berlin bunker in 1945. And then I will put a picture of what they think he will look like. And then his alleged escape to Argentina. A declassified CIA document dated 3 October 1955 reported claims made by a self-proclaimed former German SS trooper named Philip Kroschenstein that Hitler was still alive and that he left Colombia for Argentina around January 1955. Enclosed with the document was an alleged photograph of Citroen and a person he claimed to be Hitler. On the back of the photo was written Adolf Schlomeyer. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I'll put it in the video. And the year 1958. The report also states that neither the contact who reported his conversations with Citroen nor the CIA station was in a position to give any intelligent evaluation of the information. The station's chief superiors told them that enormous efforts could be expended on this matter with remote possibilities of establishing anything concrete, and the investigation was dropped. Now there's a picture here of the enclosed house near the current settlement of Villa La Angosta. According to the French theory, Hitler would have lived there in some years after 1945. I will put a picture in the right corner of the video. Now, there is a book out there called The Grey Wolf that was published in 2011 by a British author named Simon Dunstane and Gerard Williams, and the 2004 documentary film by Williams based on the suggested that a number of U-boats took certain Nazis and Nazi loot to Argentina, where the Nazis were supported by future President Juan Perón, who, with his wife Evita, had been receiving money from the Nazis for some time. As report claims received by the FBI stated, Hitler allegedly arrived in Argentina, first staying at the Hacienda San Ramon, east of San Carlos de Borgello, then moved to a Bolivian-style mansion at Inclán, a remote, barely acceptable place at the northwest of the Nuhal Lake, close to the Chilean border. Eva Braun supposedly left Hitler around 1954 and moved to Neuquén with their daughter Ursula, while Hitler allegedly died in February 1962. The book passively asserts that Bormann gave the U.S. Office of Strategic Service stolen art and military secrets in exchange for Hitler's life. This theory of Hitler's flight to Argentina has been dismissed by many historians, including Guy Walters. He has described Dunstane and Williams' theories as rubbish, adding there is no substance to it at all. It appears to the deluded fantasy of conspiracy theories and has no place in whatsoever in history research. Walters contended that it's simply impossible that so many people could be such a grand-scale deception so quiet, and says that no serious historian would give the story any credibility. Historian Richard Everett has many misgivings about the book and subsequently film. For example, he notes that the story about Ursula and Yusha is merely second-handed hearsay evidence without identification or corroboration. FN also notes that Dustin and Williams made extensive use of a book, Hitler, Moreau el la Argentina, by Manuel Monteiro, which the author later admitted included made-up strange ramblings and speculations. I will put the book in the corner because I'm pretty sure I butchered the name. In the end, Evans dismissed the survival fact stories of Hitler as fantasies. McHale notes that the book repeats many claims made over the preceding decades, which are implied by remote association, starting that when no one has factual or otherwise reliable proof, or else to using hearsay, other dubious evidence, including unnamed and unidentified sources. Now, there is a TV show out there called Hunting Hitler that went on from 2015 all the way to 2018, where investigators, including Gerald Williams himself, declassified documents and interviewed witnesses which allegedly indicated that Hitler escaped from Germany and traveled to South America by U-boat. He and the other Nazis then allegedly plotted a Fourth Reich regime. I have to put the word in there. Such conspiracy theories of survival and escape have been widely dismissed. Contradictorily, in 2017, the series was praised by the tabloid-style National Police Gazette, which historically was a supporter of the French theory, while calling on Russia to allow Hitler's jawbones remains to be DNA tested. After being featured on the series as an expert on World War II, author James Holland explained that this was very carefully never mentioned on the film, that I thought either Hitler or Bormann escaped, because they didn't. Now, taking a look after all of that and reading all this information, what is your thoughts on it? Do you think Hitler survived? Do you think Hitler fled to Argentina? Or do you think him and his wife just committed suicide in the bunker? Now, I think that he died in the bunker with his wife, Ava. I think she committed suicide. But, as you can tell, some people believe that he fled Argentina. And with all this proof, I don't know what you think out there. But stay tuned for next episode, which is going to be happening on Wednesday. Thank you, and it's been the Food Thought. My name is Ray. Have a great day.